Granite City announced their, and I'm gonna give it a name. So Granite City announced their B Mod Blaster, and it's gonna be 25,000 to win B Mod event. And it's kind of an open B Mod event. So the Midwest mods from Wasota can go. Uh,
IMCA mods.
I IMCA sport mods, no IMCA mods. He was very clear to say no A mods of any sort are allowed. And also, what does it say about IMCA when you're like, our A mods are your B mods? So anyway, but so IMCA sport mods and then USRA B mods, and then UMP if they want to come, but I don't know that we'll get any. But
Probably not.
but that yeah, probably not. The format and the pay and everything's super cool. The 25,000 is the headline, but I think the real meat and potatoes far outweighs that. So, first the format is passing points. So it sounds like they're gonna race. It's 10 through the 13th. The 10th is practice, and then 11th, 12th, and 13th they're racing. So on the 11th, they're going to do passing points, so draw passing points into a feature. The feature itself on that preliminary night pays 1,500 to win, and then the prelim feature on Thursday or Friday is 1,500 to win, and then on Saturday, the day of the big event, they're also having a full show, another 1,500 to win to lock into the main feature. So the prelims alone are paying 1,500, which is your standard weekly pay probably in most B mod divisions. So each
Would be
prelim feature
payout? I bet you it's less than that for a B mod.
probably. I
I
mean,
bet you
so
it's
the
way. I
like
bet you it's half of that. Probably lower. Probably like it's like $400 for most B
okay,
mods.
so I mean,
So
hey, I mean, I'm just throwing it out there, right? It's a substantial pay, and it's I believe top 8 lock in each night. So if you win the first night, you're gonna lock in. Also, notably, the 25,000 to win, 2 grand to start,
oh, there you go.
2 grand to start. So tons of racing going on. Passing points is the name of the game there, and then they're gonna have an LCQ. So on Saturday after they do a whole nother prelim setup, they're gonna do an LCQ. 2 more guys are gonna lock in, so they're gonna start 26 cars. James did mention they're looking to get 100 cars registered before April or sometime in April to make this feasible and like them comfortable moving forward. So I'm hoping they do get that. They did cap it out at 150 cars total. So, I mean, they're not going to run into the whole issue of ever expanding entry list. Honestly, I'm just going to keep singing the praises of the show because it gets better from there. I haven't even got to the stock car portion of this yet. I'm just going to stay on the B mods for a second more. So, in addition to all the kind of pay that I laid out for the prelim features, the big feature, all of that, we've got $100 per lap leader bonus during the feature for 50 laps. So $100 per lap is going to be going during the 25,000 to win feature. And then all weekend long, heat racers, $250. Heat racers are going to win $250 Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then main feature, prelim features, and the big feature, hard charger, $250 as well. So there's just money everywhere on this thing. I mean, it's just, and James is, I mean, like James is the guy that stands up from behind the racers. And if he's saying he's going to do this, and he's saying if I get X amount of registrations by X day, and it is sometimes in April, and I don't remember exactly, but if he gets that, he's going to do this, and he's going to pay every dime of what he said he's going to pay. Like that's the one thing we know about James Trentina. He's like, if he says he's going to pay, he's going to pay. So, I just think it's a really cool event on the B mod side alone, and then they've got stock cars racing for 5,000 to win. I think worth noting. So the registration fee for the B mods is, I believe it was $750. And what I thought was notable about that is that's kind of like an all-in price. It's damn near like you're going to a all exclusive resort. So the way I understand it, and I apologize if some of these details aren't 100%, but so 750 is going to get you in. It's going to get you 2 pit passes the whole weekend, one for the driver, one for at least crew guy. It also gets you 2 tags for pit vehicles, so you can have 2 pit vehicles come in on that. And then they're also doing like a pizza party and DJ after practice. And then I believe every night for sure there's like burgers and fries available for, I think, up to 3 or 4 people from each team. And then if you have more than that, it's just $5 and they can eat as well. So he's going to feed them dinner like every night that they're there. And then I know at least on Saturday morning he's also gonna offer up free breakfast to all the teams that are there as well too. So like I, 750 is an entry fee, but it comes with a lot. So it's kind of hard to beat that.
It's not hard to make it back, like
It's
that
not. I
your entry
mean,
fee. I mean,
you
obviously
got a
you're
good
gonna have
shot.
parts and stuff to pay for too, but at least you can pay back the entry fee.
Yeah. Yeah. We've seen attempts at bigger paying races, and those have gone. They've all gone the way of the dodo bird, and they've kind of gone worse than that. And I think at last check, Aaron Johnson still hasn't been paid his 25 grand from the big deal. Maybe that's since changed, but at least at the Dome, he very loudly had not been reimbursed yet. So something like this with a guy like James Trantina who races himself and runs a track and does all this kind of standing behind it. I just feel like this one is if the B mods want big paying races, this is the one to support. Like this guy is kind of really pointing out, I'm gonna treat you well. I talk about going to Granite a lot. And one of my always takeaways is like it just feels like home. Like hospitality is their jam. So I couldn't think of a better place to host like this type of event and being like, hey, we're gonna feed you. Their food's banging there. So like, like they do hospitality really, really well at Granite City. And so I love that they're going to get an opportunity to kind of hopefully bring some travelers in and kind of show that Minnesota nice and the way we take care of our neighbors here and everything like that. And just really, you know, build communities and look after people. I think James is going to show really well for himself if he can get their entries and get this off the ground because that dude knows how to host. I will say that above all else. I think he's a very gracious host. So.